A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final day of week 3. His Highness the Father Amir's Prize in Doha, Qatar. Welcome to the last day of competition. As we get ready for this, the first of 4 classes today, it is the Accumulator. To give you just a quick rundown of the schedule for today, the 5-star special 2-phase class will start at 1:15 p.m. 2 Grand Prix today as well. The 3-star will start at 3:15 p.m. this afternoon, and the big one, the 5-star Grand Prix, which will be at 6:30 p.m. But a very good morning to you from myself, Ed Holloway. Great to have your company. This Accumulator has 78 combinations coming forward from 22 nations represented this morning. 14 of those 22 nations have got multiple starters. Qatar 16, the home nation. Egypt 15. Jordan and Italy have 6 each. Great Britain fields 5. Saudi Arabia 4, Brazil 3, 7 nations with a pair. Portugal, USA, France, Turkey, Ireland, Germany and Austria. And 8 nations have 1 each. And the first to go, actually one of those, is the only rider for her nation. That is Denmark's Rikke Blinde Barker gets underway. This has been her horse of a lifetime. Tableau PS. They won a 5-star Grand Prix in Monterrey-La Silla. Was there Rikke's first 5-star Grand Prix win in their career. Shirts right around the course of Peter Schumacher is the German designer. The Accumulator rules: if you jump a fence clear, you get that defense number in points. If you knock it down, you lose that same number. The win in Monterrey was in 2023, November of that year. And the Joker, the final fence, if you jump that clear, you'll add 20 points. If you knock it down, you'll lose 40. So that is the risk reward that Rikke Blinde Barker comes out over the top of and sets the time to beat. It's a steady round, it certainly will be beaten. 6:85 is the first time with the maximum points for Rikke Blinde Barker, and Tableau PS completing. €8,000 the prize purse in this Accumulator. The story so far, the abbreviated version. Emanuele Gaudiano has been in sensational form. He has won 8 classes now with his win yesterday. Roberto Prevetali has had 8 podiums. We've had 3 wins for both now of Abdullah Alshaqab, and as of yesterday, Millie Allen has also won 3 times this year. So they are the joint 2nd best riders with 3 wins apiece. Scott Brash has won 2 Grand Prix as well. Harry Charles has won 2 classes, a 4-star Grand Prix and a 5-star class last week as well. On course now, Brazil. Marlon Zanotelli gets away. Went well last night with his lovely Charlie Hart in the 5-star world ranking class. And this is Colin S4 for Ashford Farm and Laura Treba. This horse 9 years of age only. And the son of Calestis, crossed to Staccato for Marlon Zanotelli. Brazilian comes down to the final fence. He'll take the joker and we'll clear it as well. We'll be a little bit slower than Rikke Blinde Barker, but maximum points accumulated by Marlon, 65 points. He'll go second, 62.35, the Brazilian time. Super round for Anastasia Bondareva, and she goes out to first place with 6.75 is now the leading time. Good round for Capri's Hope. The new start, this man's had a good set of weeks with us here in Doha already. Ibrahim Hani Bishrad for Jordan gets on course. He is a four-time Olympian. This Corona IRW for Ibrahim. This is the daughter of Pi 14. Coronado is the dam sire. Nine-year-old for Ibrahim Hani Bishrad gets on course. Fairly fast here as he has to run down Anastasia's time, but he'll lose points there, so he will not be coming home with a maximum 65 points. So Anastasia Bondareva will stay ahead in this accumulator with 78 starters to come. Jumps the last fence and a quick time, 5 seconds quicker than Anastasia Bondareva, but the error came as 7 for the -7 points for 58 as opposed to 65. Quickest round though so far in the accumulator, but he'll go fourth with that knockdown coming for the Dalbo vertical. The new starter, ladies and gentlemen, is Harry Charles, world number 42, Olympic team champion from Paris, double Olympian. He was in Tokyo as well, both with Romeo. Harry is aboard Robinson this morning. He's had 2 wins, as I indicated at the top of the programme. He won the 4-star Grand Prix in week 1 with Casco Blue. And he also won a 5-star class with Bandit last week. It's his new ride as of early December. This was produced by Mara Stas, the Belgian, then was with Harry's wife Eve Jobs last year. Thoughts coming to Harry. 9-year-old Belgian warm blood. Looks like a powerful jump up, bred by Jan Wojtak in Belgium. Son of Di Cantore van te Hulse, across to Jensen van der Molenhof for Harry. Harry Charles just going for a steady round this morning. Robinson looks like a very nice horse, so capable jumper. Harry Charles takes on the Joker, jumps it well, 60.25 is his time. And he'll go second behind Anastasia Bondareva. It's a nice round for this new combination. Harry Charles has a maximum 65 points with Robinson, his new ride, just of a few months. The new starter, we go to Qatar, and this is the first of the home nation who bring forward 16 into this accumulator, first class on the final day of week 3. And this is the young man, Sultan Salem Al Naimi, getting started. His last win with this horse, Sethis de Varney, was in Valkenswaard Young Rider class in October last year. Sethis is a Self-Francais gelding. He's 14 years of age. And this is the son of Cannon Cross Airborne Monticello for Sultan Salem Al Naimi. Owned by Alshaqab, but the break's gone, I'm afraid, into fence number 3. Disappointing start for him. Now gets not back in action. I was hopeful, but I'm afraid grinds to halt and it's elimination. Sultan Salem Al Naimi and Sethis de Varney, they are out with a refusal at 3 and a refusal at 4 as well. And their accumulator, I'm afraid, is short-lived and they are out of the competition. Frustrating for them. So we go back to our next The new starter, we go to Egypt, and Egypt again with a big number in this accumulator, 15 for them, and this is their trailblazer. Mustafa Saeed is number 7 to get underway. Calliope LVPZ is the horse for Mustafa. Inside line, Mustafa Saeed takes it, but he gets very deep into the vertical of 3, just about gets away without an error, but it's a little bit chancy there. Mustafa just finding better rhythm now out in the middle of the course. He comes out over the Doha Equestrian Tour vertical at 6. Calliope comes down now into the final line. They will come down to the joker. Still clear. We're down on Anastasia Bondareva and Harry Charles's time. It's 4.91 seconds, the deficit. We'll go 4:61.66 was the time. And 4th place for Mustafa Saeed. Calliope just completing. If you're just joining us, a very good morning. Great to have your company. This is the last day of week 3 here in Doha. This is His Highness the Father Amir's prize. The new starter, we go to Portugal, and Duarte Seabra comes forward. Duarte's had a good few days with us. He went well with Fernando Leonardo in the opening 5-star class yesterday behind Millie Allen for 3rd place. He was also 3rd in the Big 6 Spa behind Megan Massonnier here in week 2 weeks ago. And Duarte getting underway. This is an Alaska Z for him. This is the son of Geoffrey Puck's Olympic ride from Paris. From Axel, the 5th son. Alaska Z for Duarte Seabra for Portugal, getting underway number 9. Duarte's quick, actually. Gets the way down to 4 with a shift on. Big, powerful jumper. Alaska Z looks to be jumping very grand here for the Portuguese rider. Many equestrians have combined events and show jumping at the highest level. The names are illustrious, including Sir Mark Todd, Peter Fredriksson. Duarte, Sandra Ophart, Mikhail Junger, the prime candidates. It's going to be a lot quicker. Duarte Abra goes into first place, 52.76. He bids for his first win on the Doha Tour 2026. He won a class last year here. He won the 4-star Grand Prix with Dirage second, and one of the 4-star Grand Prix. Everyone went to Carefree Book. Good round for Duarte Abra. He goes out into first place, 52.76 is the brand new time to chase. The new starter, this lady wins a lot of classes. She went well yesterday. She was second in the 3-star world ranking class with Bull Run's Jura. We welcome back Christine van der Veen now for the USA. This is Bull Run's Amen for her. This is the Holstein Gelding. He's the son of $1 Million. Also, Sophie Hinner's jumped for the German Nations Cup teams in years gone by. And Damsire Clarimo, owned by the Bull Run's Jumpers. That is Christine's own company. Certainly can be very quick, as we see out in the States week after week. Christine van der Veen gets off to a good start, but not as quick as Duarte Abra, who was very fast down between 3 and 4. So we saw the intent from Duarte to try and win this class. I don't think it'll be enough to win it, but I hope so for my old friend from eventing. Mistake, I'm afraid, comes the down by vertical, not for the first time this morning. Down for Christine van der Veen, she'll be minus the 7 points there. Heads down to the Joker. She'll jump that. The Joker's jumping very well. I think everybody that's attempted it has jumped it. Everybody's attempted it as well. But minus 7 points it was for Christine van der Veen. Bull Run's Amen comes home with 58 points this morning out on the course of Peter Schumacher, the German designer who is designing this week here in Qatar. The next to come, we welcome, it is Jordan's Nasu Kayali. Jordan fields 6 this morning. This is the second of their 6 starters. This is a good horse that Abdul Said used to ride at his Figures de l'Orme on course for Nasu Kayali. Gets away well, turns back to 5-6. Down the distance nicely. Not as quick, I don't think, as Duarte Abra, but jumping a very nice round, certainly. 10 seconds won't quite get home ahead of Duarte, I don't think. I'm not sure now. He's quick, actually, down to the last fence, maybe quicker. Yes, he is. I apologise. 50.49 is the new time to beat. Nasu Kayali, really quick down that final line. Had me well fooled as to how quick he was. 50.49 is the new time to beat. Jordan going out to first place. Nasu Kayali looks for his first win. Doha Tour. That's a competitive time he has certainly set. The new starter, we go now to Egypt, and in fact we go to Qatar, apologies. Saad Ahmed Saad comes forward. This is number 11 start this morning. Costa Gavras is his ride. This is the 13-year-old son of Contadora across the Quidam de Revel that is owned by Alshaqab. Our superb venue here in Doha. It's a brilliant facility. It's expansive, it's enormous. There's a big equine veterinary centre here. There's a physiotherapy centre, indoor and outdoor arenas. And it's being ever expanded. They're building a second indoor arena with maybe plans to host the World Cup finals here, or bid for the World Cup finals in 2029. Steady round for the Qatari. He's not in any hurry particularly. Good round as a maximum score as Saad Ahmed Saad comes home with a nice enough round. That is maximum score, but well back of Nasser Kiali's very quick round that Jordan has just gone out into first place with. The new start, this man has had a brilliant few weeks. He has yet to win. He's getting very close. He's had 8 podiums impressively. We thought he was due a win on the first night here this third week, but Abdullah Shabati, the last to go, denied him his maiden win. But this man in great form, Roberto Provatali, gets away. This is Kashmir van der Oude Pastory for him. Belgian warm blood gelding, and a veteran at 16 years of age, but not in any particular hurry for Roberto. Steady round for the Italian. He'll save his big gun, save his powder for later in the Grand Prix. 2 Grand Prix today. 3-star starting at 3:15 p.m. here local time, and the 5-star Grand Prix will start at 6:30 p.m. That's round for Roberto Provatali. No fireworks on the clock, unusually for him. Manuel Guardiano's had 8 wins, incredible, but this man with 8 podiums is also one of the show's leading riders. The new starter, this lady was second in the first week with Kadoki. She's been in good form over the days here. Away goes Hayat Osama El Borai now for Egypt. This is Gin Lady Tivoli Z for her. Pretty quickly away. She tries to run down. So Kiali leads away. 50.49 is the time for Jordan, and it's fast here. She's not a million miles away, maybe quicker. 10 seconds now. Osama El Borai is quite cautious to the penultimate, but she could be quicker, I think. Yes, she is. 49.96, that's the new time to beat. Well done to her. Quick round, my word. 49.96. Goes out into first place, and a real speed display from this lady who's in great form. And she proves it once again. The new starter comes a little bit later because through a shoe in the warm-up, we welcome now the turn of Oliver Fletcher coming forward. Oliver on this lovely chestnut. It is Carlos Boyd Terma GZ for him. 7-year-old Sanabalo de Rouet getting started. Of course, it's like a really nice talent for Oliver. He won the two-star Grand Prix here in week 1. It was actually the first Grand Prix of the entire year that Oliver won. That was with KASS 42. Oliver turns back now to the Dalbo vertical that's caught out a few 07, jumps it well. Oliver Fletcher comes down to the last fence. He'll be outside the leading time for Alshaqab El-Borai by a good amount of time, 14 seconds or so down on the leading time. Comes home with maximum points in any case with the lovely chestnut. That is Ollie's boy Terma GZ home, Sanabalo de Rouet, Vinqui down the dam sire. Great Britain's Oliver Fletcher, former Young Rider European champion, has a max score of 65 points. The new starter, we go to Ibrahim Khalid Al-Kouari. Number 16 is on course for Qatar. This is Carte Blanche, great old veteran. She's 16 years of age. And daughter of Qatar Grand Cross to Balo de Rouet. Gets off to a pretty good start here. Nowhere near the speed of Alshaqab El-Borai, and sadly they come to a stop at fence number 8. Disappointing for them. No fun at all for them. The refusal up at the in gates. Carte Blanche returns to jump it, thankfully. Always a very sad moment. I remember myself, I was an eventer rather than a show jumper, but refusals always left a real sting in your stomach. It's going to be 51 points, I'm afraid, for Ibrahim Khalid Al-Kouari. Sorry, comes home and into 14th place. The next to come, if you're just joining us, a very good morning, warm welcome to the final day of what has been an exciting third week of His Highness Father Amir's Prize. And the next to come, we go to Brazil. Santiago Alhambra getting started. This is DB Diaquitos for Santi. It's number 14 up and running. The little chestnut, son of Giovanni Costa Diarado's boy for Santiago Alhambra. Sadly knocks down fence 4, so he'll be -4 points at the end of the day. Santiago Alhambra turns back to 8 in this open class on the final day of week 3 here in Doha. He comes home. It's going to be 46 points for Santiago Alhambra. 66.57 was his time. Disappointed with that, certainly. He'll go into 15th place as things stand. The new starter, this man, can be very fast indeed. He was on the podium in week 1 with this horse, Kubelenski Face. We welcome for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. First the Saudis this morning, it is Mohammed Alshaqab getting started. This is Kubelenski Face. This is the son of Komil Fo, 9-year-old. Damsire is the Grateful Pleasure. Mohammed Alshaqab has got away swiftly. Mohammed up at the top end of the stadium, gets deep into weight. Lucky boy, bounced the back bar out of the cups, got caught by the cups on the way down. And it's certainly a lucky moment for them. Does jump the Joker. It's a quick round as well, 52.6. The time will go narrowly second by only a quarter of a second down behind High Osama El Borai. Now on the podium once again. Good round for Kubelenski Face. And Saudi Arabia's Mohammed Alshaqab just completing. The next to come, this is a good grey, and this competitive man, Salim Ghaffar, getting started for Egypt. This is J-Star van Barhielhoff, his gelding. Belgian warm blood that is a veteran now at 17 years of age, but they are still very competitive. This one, the son of Treasure Z, getting underway. Ghaffar makes a fairly steady start. Well, the travelling higher, Osama El Borai, Egypt sitting out in first place as they look for their first win this week. Ismail Osama El Borai has won a couple of classes in week 1, but I'm afraid one down for Salim Ghaffar out on the course of Peter Schumacher. Comes quickly down into the final line. Stake as well at the penultimate, and the Joker goes down, so suddenly they crumble down to 9 points. Frustrating for them. Ten points for Salim Ghaffar. Round started well, but J-Star Barhielhoff, I'm afraid, capitulates, finishing on 10 points. The next to come, we stay with Egypt and number 20. Turn of Ahmed El Nagar. This is Ganchirano, the new starter. This is the gelding. He's out of the KWPN stud book. He's 15 years of age, the son of Ganchirano across to Auckland. This one is co-owned by Michael Hayden and Paul O'Shea. Position, just remind you of the podium. It is High Osama El Borai out in first place with the quickest 65-point maximum, 49.96 for her. She's trailed by 0.3 of a second by Mohammed Alshaqab. Kubelenski Face was very good for second place for Saudi Arabia. Third place is the early leader now, Nasser Kiali. Still on the podium with Figueroa de Lorme for Jordan, our top 3 as things stand. Steady start for Ahmed El Nagar. Rattles the Oxford 4, but it stays, thankfully. Takes a back of 5 and looks like he's going to probably retire, assuming. Yes, hand goes up, understandably. Ahmed Al Nagar retires. Gantarano, number 20, to start in the Accumulator. So I'm afraid a short-lived morning as they're out of the competition. The new starter, we go to the season man for Italy, Juan Carlos Garcia, getting underway. This is number 21. Oliver Twist van der Berghoven is on course. This gelding, he is son of Nabab de Rev Cross-Cassini, the first out of the Belgian stud book. Bred by Paul van den Bosch, this horse, and owned by Fanoun Al-Humaydan for Juan Carlos Garcia. Only mistake, I'm afraid, for them comes at the box up. Front bar of 4 is on the sand. They're at Alshaqab. Further errors, I'm afraid, coming. Also the down by vertical. Also topples. Juan Carlos Garcia comes down now into the home line. He'll take on the Joker to try and repair some damage. He'll jump it. 54 points for the seasoned Italian, with the 2 fences costing him points. Fences 4 and 7, minus 11 points off the maximum. And 54 points is the total for the combination just completing. The new starter, we go to Saudi Arabia, and this is Abdullah Ibrahim Abdullah, number 22, getting started. Franchasania is the next to get underway. Saudi Arabia have had a very good run because Abdullah Al-Shabbatli, he's won 3 classes here. He won a 5-star class on day 1 this week. He won 2 4-star world ranking classes, Abdullah, in week 1 here. So he's been very much a man in form. Joined 2nd best rider in the show. Millie Allen has also won 3 classes now. So Manuela Gaudiano with his incredible winning surge of 8 classes. This is a fast round. Osama Barai's time is going to be safe, but it's a good round. And does jump the last fence as well. Good round for them. They're in form. 4th place for Franchasania. Abdullah Ibrahim Abdullah comes home 51.28. Their time with a very nice round just completed. The new starter, we go to Qatar, the home nation, and number 23 to get underway, Ibrahim Yusuf Al Mahmoud is the new starter. This is Qatar van het Texelhof, this the Belgian gelding. He's the son of Corridon van TNL. This one is owned by Alshaqab, our new starter. Gets underway. Slightly overcast morning here in Doha, unusually. Normally perfect weather this time of year, but a little bit cloud covered, but it's a warm morning. The stiff breeze has dropped. Good round they're putting together. Qatar had Texelhoff down to the last fence. And we'll jump the joker. 10th place for Ibrahim. Yusuf Mahmoud and Qatar had Texelhoff just completing a strong round. Well, if you're just joining us, a very good morning. We're at the end of the first third of this accumulator. We've jumped 23 combinations. We'll have a break after the next 4 have started. Big class, so we'll have 2 breaks to prepare the ground for the thirds. The next to come, we welcome. This is a beautiful chestnut. It is Comme du Rouezed on course. And Farasad Al-Qahtani for Qatar, number 24, up and running. This is the 11-year-old son of Comme Il Faut, Cross du Dollar du Murier. That is owned again by Alshaqab, and they make a very good start. Over 4, pretty brisk. I don't think quite as quick as Hayat Osama El Barai, but it's a pretty good effort early on here. 49.96 is the time they chase. Maybe they are not far away, actually. Maybe they're even ahead. I'm beginning to think, yeah, maybe this is quicker. Yes, it is. Well done. I apologise again. Time judgment not in Nick this morning. 48.18, and the home nation go ahead. Very good round that is. And Farasad Al-Qahtani takes the lead. Comme du Rouezed is out in front with maximum points. The new starter. Noor Hassan gets away for Egypt, and Noor aboard this very nice Nixon. He's owned by the Armed Forces Equestrian Club. Made a good start here, the Egyptian pair, as they come back to the tail end of the course. But Farasad Al-Qahtani was finished actually right there on the time, was so quick. Down to the joker they come, and they will jump it as well. It's a good round. 62.8 was the time. Noor Hassan for Egypt will go into 10th place as we stand. Good round for Nixon, just completed. So Farasad Al-Qahtani has Qatar in first place. Comme du Rouezed, the quickest time, 48.18 with 65 points. In second place, Hayat Osama El Barai for Egypt, Jin Lady Tivoli Z. Third at the moment is Mohammed Al-Assaka for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. As Kubelenski face the best of the going so far. We're due to have one more to come before the break. It should be Megan Moussonnier. We are expecting her to come forward. Just a little delay in proceedings here. Do bear with us, please. Reminder of the podium. Faisal Al-Qahtani in first, Osama El-Borai second, Mohammed Alshaqab in third place. We're going to take a short break now, so that's going to be the interval. Do stay with us. We'll be back with you very soon here from Alshaqab. It's a short farewell. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a home league. Faris Saad Al Qahtani leads the way. Qatar have had a good third week here because they won 2 classes. The home nation on day 1. They won a 3-star and a 5-star class on that opening day, so they are having a good run of things here in week 3. And we welcome back Anastasia Nielsen. Will get us restarted for Monaco. Still only 19 years of age, and this is Miss Canelvia PS on course. Oldenburg bred mare. She's the daughter of Messenger. Across to Canaan, bred by the Kostutlovitz. So actually PS horse to come back to back here at the start of the second of our thirds. And we divide this big accumulator with 77 starters up into thirds rather than halves. 48.18 is the target time, which Anastasia Nielsen just exceeds right about now. Nice round for the young rider for Monaco. 57.34 was her time with the maximum points. So Faris Saad Al Qahtani sits well ahead of the field here in this accumulator, first class of the last day of week 3. The new starter, Emanuele Kimili, gets up and running. This is Casabia Blue PS. Getting started for the Italian. This man who won the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Mexico City last year. With Chaco's Girl Star, who is here in the days here in Doha. Emanuele Kimili off to a pretty quick start here. Whether quick enough to get ahead of Faris Saad Al Qahtani, I don't think so, no. Jumps a good round though. He comes home with a maximum of 59.7 seconds. The time, the Italian will go up into 10th place. This 3-star accumulator. Prize purse this morning is €8,000, and a quarter of that will go to our winner. So it will be exactly €2,000 to go to the champion. So next to come, we go to the Wathnan team, and Mohammed Said Haydan is the new starter for Qatar, number 30. This is the Wathnan studs, Wathnan Ikadix, Belgian gelding. He's the son of Schilling, 12 years of age. Dam sire Chelano Zed getting underway for this man. The Wathnan team was originally a racing operation. They are still a racing operation with world-class horses. And they're based in Doha. They branched out into show jumping about a year ago, I think. Ikadix jumping a good round here as Mohammed Haydan comes down to the final line. It's quite a steady round, but it's a good one. Jumps the joker. No, he hits it, I'm afraid. It's going to be minus 40. He's going to plummet down to 25 points. That joker, that risk-reward ratio, I'm afraid, goes the wrong way. The new starter, we go to the five-time Olympian, Edwina Thompson-Alexander, getting underway for Australia with her exciting new team of horses here this week that includes Caitlin van der Heffink and is spearheaded by exciting new Iron Dame Sodello. But a good old campaigner also here followed Castlefield over the days in Doha. Edwina gets away. This is Jem van der Riluzet on course. He's 11 years of age. It's off to a good start for Edwina. Pretty quick as well, actually. 48.18 will not be beaten, but it's a good round. Till that moment, I'm afraid, where Jem puts the brakes on sharply. I'm afraid it's going to be elimination. Bizarre moment for Edwina Thompson-Alexander off the turn to 9, and I'm afraid it is elimination for Edwina this morning, and very frustrating. 2 refusals for Jem van der Riluzet and Edwina Thompson-Alexander, sad to say. The next to come, we go to this very exciting new ride for Lara Treba, the former rider of Christian Kukuk. It is Georges about to get underway for Lara. Exciting new ride for her. This horse actually was the best horse on the GCL, the Global Champions League last year. So Christian Kukuk won the award in Prague as the best horse of the year. And now acquired by Lara Treba, who worked closely with Enda Carroll at Ashford Farm. Trained by Marlon Medola Zanotelli. Lara Treba gets on course. It's an exciting new ride for her. Also has got the former Jack Whittaker ride Shotgun, another expansion to a very interesting string of horses. Lara Treba underway, but fairly steadily away, won't be challenging for Asad Al-Qahtani, the Qatari who sits out in first place. He was outstandingly fast for Com, with Com du Roi 48.18 is the leading time. Sun's just starting to break through the cloud cover. It's a nice weather day though. The breeze of the first day thankfully is abated. It was very, very windy here as we arrived. So good round for Lara Treba. She comes home with a maximum 65.6, 58.5 seconds is the time. The new starter, we go to Turkey, and Tolga Komatoglu comes forward. This is Nico for him, number 33. Here's an extra jump. Tolga. Going to be slow to start, and that's expensive for him. Already many seconds on the clock, I'm afraid, for him. That's expensive. Turk and Tolga Komatoglu both here for Turkey this week. They're the 2 for Turkey. Okay, gets in fairly deep down to the base of that green white vertical at 3. Again, very deep into the base of that down by vertical. That is the mistake for Tolga Komatoglu. He'll come home, but it's 58 points, I'm afraid, with a couple of errors for the rider for Turkey. With that one error, apologies, 7 was the mistake, -7. But Nico and Tolga Komatoglu just completing. The new start, this is an exciting pair. They love competing, they are a flair combination. And we wait and watch to see what Shadi Ashraf Hassan can do this morning. This is number 34, Magic City, is on the course. This chestnut, he's pretty young at 9. He's owned by the Armed Forces Equestrian Club for Shady. So they get underway. City going on well, but won't be quicker than Faisad Al-Qahtani, who is a good bit quicker. But the Joker goes, I'm afraid, down, and they will drop down to 25 points. They take it. And a real shame for them, as the last fence, I'm afraid, does fall for the rider for Turkey, just completing. Rider for Egypt, I should say, just completing. Shadi Ashraf Hassan and Magic City. Now the last fence goes, I'm afraid, the Joker. That was Chong Hao Wang on course for the Kingdom of Taipei. The last fence goes for him. So another one to fall foul of the final fence. He'll drop to 25 points. Quite a quick round for 3.98, was within about 5 seconds of the best time. But the last fence, I'm afraid, does go. The new starter, we go to Ireland, and here Riley gets underway. This is Derry Glen, firepower for her. This is the gelding son of Corlin Carthago Z. There's the downside for Deirdre. Early rattler 4, but it is all intact for the Irish rider from County Meath, just up to the north of Dublin. Derry Glen Firepower travels back now to the Dalbo vertical, fence 7. Riley making good progress. Again, rattles the back of fence 8 as well, but again it stays obligingly quiet. Deirdre Riley comes down to the final fence, and Derry Glen Power does jump it to come home well. 62.16 is the Irish time, will put her into 17th place. A steady clear round, including jumping the Jokers to come home with maximum points. The next start, this man's career dates back a long way, and he won a very impressive bronze medal at the Olympics in Sydney in 2000. Khaled Abdulaziz Al Aid for Saudi Arabia is number 37. This is Belgium mare. It is Real Star van der Dompelheuvel getting underway. This mare, she's 9 years of age. Getting up and running this morning here in the Longines Arena at Alshaqab. Week 3 of His Highness the Father Amir's prize. Real Start goes a wide line back to 8, so fairly steady from Khaled Abdulaziz Al Aid this morning. He'll jump the Joker though, and he'll come home with maximum points, and 65 the score. 62.43 was the time, so steady maximum points for Khaled Abdulaziz Al Aid, and he'll go into 19th place as things stand. The new starter, we go to Egypt. It's number 38 to go, and Ali Osama Abdul Ghani gets away. This Obama van der Kwachterheuvel jumping. This stallion, 12 years of age, that Ali owns himself. The new starter gets away well. Good round, certainly. Third place for the Egyptian combination. Ali Osama goes well round with an maximum, and third place goes to Egypt. It's combination number 38, just home. The next to come, we go to Turkey. Hassan Şentürk joins us here, number 39. This is the gelding. He is 14 years of age. Quinty von Hoff is the new starter. Quicklish BZ. I'm not familiar with the stallion. The sire, HRH Colombado, the dam sign again. Unfamiliar breeding to me. Getting underway. Quick start for this fine little bay as they come out over fence number 5 well. It's fairly fast. I don't think they're quite going to catch Farzad Al-Qahtani, but it's been a very good round for Hassan Senturk. He's a dangerous rider when he's in form. He's very fluent naturally, very fast. He'll come down to jump the Joker well. It's max points, 55.29. Hassan Senturk will go up into 8th place with a maximum points, and good round completed here in the Longines Arena for the rider for Turkey. Next to get underway, turn of Mohammed Khalifa Al-Bakr getting started. Amir della Cementareccia is on the course for him. Gets off to a good start. Some whistles from the sidelines to encourage him quicker. He's not too far away on the time. He's going to be just outside, but it's a super round for Mohammed Khalifa Al-Bakr. 49.86 was the time. Race is home. Very good round just completed. Remembering he won the first 5-star class in week 2. As we do count the 3rd, so he's in a good position once again. He goes 2nd, 49.86. Just down high Farzad Al-Qahtani, but it's a Qatari 1-2 in the Accumulator, and exciting stuff from Amir della Cementareccia, number 40. The new start of this man certainly can be quick. It is the son of Ibrahim Hani Bishrad coming forward, and this is Rajid Musa. This mare, she's young at 9 years of age. The daughter of Gino H. crossed the Bamako de Musa, owned by the Bishrad stables. A 4-time Olympian. He was in Paris with Blushing 2 years ago. Ibrahim gets on course. His dad here riding as well. Dad had quite a heavy fall yesterday, but it was good to see him walk away okay. His cousin's also here competing, Ibrahim. Off to a pretty good start, but won't be challenging for a leading time. Been a good round for Ibrahim Hani Bishrad, certainly, as he comes home. Nice round, just completed for the rider for Jordan. Ibrahim Hani Bishrad comes home. Started getting underway. Yusuf Saad Al-Hamadi, number 42 for Egypt, gets out of jail at the second, hit the Arabian Carpets vertical fairly hard, but Coubre, this mare, she leaves her standing. She's 9 years of age, owned by Sheikh Eldin Essam Abbas for Yusuf Saad Al-Hamadi. They are well up and running. To the Doha Equestrian Tour vertical fence number 6. This wonderful initiative here in Qatar that sees 10 weeks of competition running right from the start of January all the way through to the start of April. Not continuously, but it's a fairly steady stream of week after week. Free break comes home, and 59 seconds exactly with maximum points for Yusad Al-Hamadi, and a nice round for the 100-year-old mare just completed. The next to come, we go to Qatar's Sultan Salem Al Naimi, number 43, the new startup. This is the talented mare. She's 12 years of age. Energiki Dene getting underway. Daughter of Quick Star across to Tartush Dubani. This one is owned by Alshaqab. They made a pretty fiery start here as they come down to the Oxford 4, I'm afraid, goes. This is His Highness the Amir's prize ox. Early mistake for the home combination. Good round, just the early error, I'm afraid, for them. So they'll be minus the 4 points, they'll be on 61 points. Pretty nice round, just the early error coming. Fence number 4, but that is the pressure applied by Farasad Al-Qahtani. That very quick 48.18 second time leads the way. The new start, this lady, she won the first 4-star class. That was made Lady La Vista back in week 1. And Jana Fredrika Zimmerman was also second in a 5-star class here in week 2. A couple of weeks ago, this is the lovely new chestnut for her. It is fantastic on course. This is a Mecklenburg-bred 9-year-old son of Van Halen said. Across to Conthagos for Jana. It was with Salagona Brasco. She won the Aachen Grand Prix in 2011. Was one of her crowning moments. She's had some big successes. World Team Champion in Lexington 2010. There's a lot of superb results. Fantastic down to the home line. And a good round for Jana Fredrika Zimmerman. It's a maximum steady one, admittedly. 62.29 and 65 points for the rider for Germany, just completing. The new starter, Geoffrey Puck, gets underway. He won a 4-star Grand Prix here last year with Equestrian Naxel, the 5th. He's had a pretty good run in the 3 weeks so far, was 3rd in a world ranking 4-star class on day 2 of week 1. So 4th in a 4-star class, day 1 of week 1 as well. And this is his lovely chestnut mare. Colexa is on course. She's out of the Austrian Warm Blood stud book. Daughter of Naxel the 5th, his ride from the Olympics in Paris. Damsire Lifestyle. Every Puck is just steadily away, not going to be trying to win the Accumulator here this morning here in Doha. Nice round, it's a clear round, and a nice round for Klexa and Gerfried. Book 59.86 is the Austrian time. 17th place for Gerfried this morning in the Accumulator. The new starter, Bishakali, getting underway. This is the combination for Jordan. Wilfredo starts. It's the Rhineland gelding. He's 15 years of age. Getting out over the Arabian rugs, vertical fence 2. Vertical on the 2 to 3. Right-handed, 180-degree turn. Then out over 4 and pretty snappy round they're putting together. Nasukiali up in 6th place for Jordan already, and this is a quick midsection, but they just get a little bit flatter down to that vertical at 7. Top bar, I'm afraid, is on the sand. It's fairly fast from Bishakali, but the 7 points, I'm afraid, deducted. He'll jump the joker. Just the one error at 7. 58 points is the final total for the good round for Jordan. Bishakali just completing the course. The new starter, we go to Iraq now, just the one for Iraq this morning. This is Omar Al-Wasiti Hassoun on the course. This is non-stop SRLZ. This mare, she's a young one at 8 years of age. Daughter of Nestor Damari Posa, owned by Mohammed Shabab Abu Shebab for Omar. Travel, and it's a good round. It's a steady round, but it's a clear round, and it's maximum points achieved because they do jump the joker successfully. No, they knocked it down. 25, I'm afraid. It's the last fence. So minus the 40. Omar Al-Wasiti Hassoun for Iraq. It's that final fence, I'm afraid, to drop them right out of contention. So still leading, Farisad Al-Qahtani's got Qatar in first place as a Qatari 1-2 with Mohammed Khalifa Al-Baka in second. And then higher, Osama El-Barai, the quick Egyptian round, is in third. Of course, now we stay with Egypt, number 48 to get underway, Ahmed Al-Ragab. Dayton 25 is the new starter. This gelding, he is 11 years of age, the son of Dantos, crossed to Indoctro, out of the Westphalian stud book. Gets on course. The error, I'm afraid, comes to 7. I think minus 7 points. Dalbo Vertical, which has actually caused quite a lot of trouble just prior to the tail end of the course. They jump the jerks though, so a little bit of damage repaired. It's going to be 58 points with the 7 points deducted for the error at the vertical of 7. 58 is a score for Dayton and Ahmed Al-Ragab just completing. The new starter, this is the one for the USA, and Christine van der Veen wins a lot of classes out in the States. She's a very competitive, fast rider typically. Her ride Starbucks 27 is the new starter. This is the Holstein Gelding. He's the son of Staccato Coleman, the dam sire, 10 years of age. Known by Peter Glissig for Christine van der Veen. New starter gets pretty quickly away. Down out over 7. Christine van der Veen is pretty quick. She won't quite take the lead, but it's a good round. 3.06 seconds of deficit. She'll go into 7th place as things stand. She was 2nd yesterday with Bull Run's Jura in the world ranking 3-star class. Class 2 yesterday. Her first week on Doha Tour in 2026. It's a good round, Christine van der Veen, and 7th place goes the American. We're at the tail end of the second third of this accumulator. And the new starter, Lily Hassan, gets away. This is Dimi van der Helle for Lily. The Egyptian is our new starter. This is the 8-year-old stallion. He's owned by the Armed Forces Equestrian Club for Lily Hallan. Hassan turns now homebound. It's been a good round for her. She again won't trouble 48.18, the leading time. Then, no, the Joker, I'm afraid, is fairly well demolished. Disappointing last jump for Lily Hassan after a great effort. Team put it back into place, but she, I'm afraid, drops down to 25 points with a disappointing final jump for Egypt's Lily Hassan, just completing. The next jump, just rehearsing his approach into that Joker. Declares his intention to certainly jump it. We welcome Saad Ahmed Saad for Qatar, number 52, the new starter. This is his lovely Cracant de Mazin. This horse is owned by Alshaqab, our host venue here in Qatar. Now this pair get off to a quick start, speed. As the Joker put back in its original form. This pair had a win here in late November last year. They won at 130 youth class. A couple of wins actually at youth level here in November, late last season. And Mazin gets on course. This partnership formed in October 2024. Former is Stephanie Hennequin, the French rider. Captain Mazin gets away well here. Competitive round. 50 seconds though. I don't think he'll quite get at home ahead of Faris Al-Qahtani. He'll be down, but it's a good round certainly. Qatar Mazin will take the inside cut to this final line. Jumps penultimate and homebound. Jumps the joker well. 52 and 52 the time. Good round. It will put Qatar Mazin into 9th place as things stand. 2 to come prior to the last break in the first class of Saturday morning, the Accumulator. The new starter sets off meaning business, I think. Roberto Previtali. Chicano PS, this man who's had 8 podium finishes, yet to win. He's getting very close. He was denied by Abdul Alshaqab the win in the 5-star class on night 1 here this week. But this looks very fast indeed. 48.18 for Roberto to get home into 1st place. It'd be lovely for him to win his 1st class right here, right now. He might here. This is fast. 10 seconds now to get home ahead. Chicano PS, homebound for Roberto Previtali. Down to the last fence, it's going to be very close on the time. Just outside, the joker falls, I'm afraid. Still a second down, but the joker, I'm afraid, will plummet the Italian down to 25 points, and his winning attempt must wait another time. The new starter, last of the 2nd, 3rd getting underway. Neil Fearon is on course. This is Derek Glenn Qatar for Neil. It's number 54 jumping. It's a young 10-year-old stallion, son of Kafka van der Heffink, Contact van der Heffink, the dam sire, and is owned by Deirdre Riley. Fearon on the far side. It's a spectacular jump up as he soars out over 5 and 6. Lovely mahogany bay for Neil Fearon, this talented Irishman. Turns back to 8, the ox up, down by the in-gate, jumps in very well. It's a nice round for Neil Fearon. He'll come home with a maximum 65-point achievement, 59.65 the Irish time. He'll go into 18th place. So, ladies and gentlemen, into the final break we go. We've jumped 54. We will have 77 in total. And it is Faris Al-Qahtani has Qatar out in 1st place with Com du Rouet Z. The leading time 48.18. In 2nd place, Mohamed Khalifa Al-Bakr. 5-star winner last time here, week 2, Amir de la Cementa-Reche. And 3rd place for Egypt's High Osama El Borai is the current podium. We take a short break from the Accumulator here on the final day of action. And and His Highness the Father Amir's prize from myself, Ed Holloway. Don't go too far away, put the kettle on, brew yourselves a nice cup of tea, and we'll see you very soon. Welcome back everybody to the Accumulator, final day of week 3. His Highness the Father Amir's Price here in Doha, Qatar. My name is Ed Holloway. It's very good to be here to bring you this world-class show jumping competition. And at the moment, it is a home 1-2. Qatar in first and second. Farisad Al-Qahtani leads the way. Comdu Roizer the quickest so far, 48.18. And second, Mohammed Khalifa Al-Bakr again for Qatar. Emido Dalla Cementerecce. Then comes Hai Osama El Borai, Egypt in third, and Egypt fourth, and Saudi Arabia in fifth place as things stand. Very good evening to you. And as we get good afternoon, good morning, I'll get there eventually to you. 11:45 local time here. And we get back in action. This is Geraldine Straumann, the one for Switzerland. This morning, this is Castle jumping. Holstein mare, she's 14 years of age, daughter of Kassal, getting up and running. Geraldine Straumann gets off to a pretty good start here. Straumann is pretty fast. 10 seconds, I don't think is going to be sufficient time to get home ahead of Faris Al-Qahtani, but it's been a good round here to restart action. Could be a bright final session, I think, to this Accumulator with some very fast ones to come. It's a nice round for the Swiss rising star. She'll come home with maximum points. 3:22 was her time. Castle competes with Geraldine Straumann. We're back in action. And a nice round into 11th place goes Geraldine Straumann. Starter Emanuele Gaudiano has had 8 wins so far, and he eyes up win number 9. He won 14 times last year. He's away like a fair bullet. This Jabrello PS horse has already had a number of wins here for Emanuele in the 3 weeks here in Doha. He targets 48.18, and why not 9 wins? I know Jabrello, I'm afraid, top or 6 for Emanuele. It's quite strong in his hand, I think, in the mid part of the course. So the bid to win 9 classes, I'm afraid, just halted for the moment. I think it will certainly come. But getting quite strong, I think, Jabrello PS from Emanuele Gaudiano, and he'll come home. But it's 59 points. The error coming at the Doha Equestrian Tour, vertical at 6. But what a very good effort it's been from Emanuele at the start of his 2026 season. He's been brilliant. Great wins. The next to come, we go to Philipp Weishaupt, and he's had a good few weeks here. Won a 3-star world rank class in week 2 with Coraldo, and he's just had a lot of good results. This is Aberdeen Z for Philipp on course number 57. This is the lovely 8-year-old son of Agnex du Seigneur getting on course. Weishaupt soars out over 4. And yeah, it's travelling on very nicely. Down to 6. 48.18, I think, will survive the German examination of the times. Validity is our leading time, and he'll be certainly behind. But Aberdeen Z is going to come home with a very nice round here. Philip Weishaupt till jump the joker and come home. 65 points, 54.15, down by just over 5 seconds. Good round for Philip. He'll go into 12th place as things stand. Next to come, we wish him well, because the last round he had a fall with this horse, so we hope they're back in good form. Ibrahim Bishrad's dad, it is Hani Kamal Bishrad on course. Tsunami de Biolay gets away. It's the combination for Jordan, getting out over the fence, number 2. And he gets down to the at 4 and jumping it very well. Tsunami de Biolay turns now back 5 to 6. Very happy for him that things are back intact. He jumps the joker well, well done. Great recovery, it's typical excited reaction for Hani Kamal Raji Bishrad. Celebrates, delighted to be back in form with Tsunami de Biolay, this great character. Super round, 14th place, and great to see him entertaining the crowd. The new starter at Alshaqab is on course for Iran, number 59, up and running. This is Kadeen B. She's out of the KWPN stud book. This is the daughter of Berlin Quattro, the dam sire. This mare gets off to a very good start. Good round for Alshaqab. He's going to have a maximum, I think, as well. Yes, jumps the joker beautifully. 57.39 was the Iranian time. And he'll go into 19th place with a good performance. That's on this accumulator course of Peter Schumacher. The next to come, we go to Qatar's number 60. Ghanem Nasser Al-Khadi is the new starter. This is Ratina Len van Het Netterhoff, the Belgian mare. She's young at 9. Daughter of Chaku in Blue, cross to Diamond de Semi. This is a good horse and a good combination. Ratina Lin rattles the top of the joker, but it all stays intact and jumps the last fence to come home. Assuming Gachman training with Jan Tops. Ratina Lin comes home, 65 points for them. Good clear round around the course. The next to come, we go to Qatar's Ahmed Mohamed Al-Badi. Number 61 comes into the ring. This is Tom Ford. Next to jump, this is the 17-year-old son of Linton, crossed to Larioni. It's owned by Team Harmony Management Company. Big great. Trying to take on 48.18. It doesn't matter now the time because I'm afraid the first fence is down. Tom Ford comes down to 8. The ox up by the in-gate, jumps it well. Jumps the joker and comes home, 58 points. It is. Not a bad round from Ahmed Mohamed Al-Badi. That is the big grade. Tom Ford home, 58 points at a time of 61.59 is the result. The new start, this lady's had a very good Doha tour so far. She won 5 classes here last year. Millie Allen's now won 3 classes because she won a 5-star class yesterday. The first of the 2 5-stars went to her with Quick Diamant HR. Millie Allen gets away. This is Damienko de Geval. This is the young 9-year-old stallion son of Diamant de Semi, crossed to Indoctro. This horse, Millie's typically taken quite slowly, not yet ready to press the ignition on Damienko, but that of course is a rider instinct point. You've just got to know when you can start to chase your horses. Back of 8, I'm afraid. The Oxer will go, so Millie Allen will minus the 8 points off her total if she can jump the joker. Damienko comes down to it, jumps it, but it will be minus the 8 points, 65 minus the 8, 57 points is the total for Millie Allen and Damienko, this improving Diamant de Semi stallion. The next to come, Mustafa El Hussein Aissa is on the course. This is Clint Zed now jumping. Mistake comes, I'm afraid, at fence number 6. on the far side. So, slight drops around for Mustafa Al Hussein Aissa. He'll come home. It is 44 points out on the course. Clint Z, number 63, just completing tail end of the Accumulator. This morning here, final day of week 3 in Doha, Qatar. The new starter, I'm afraid, is in trouble. Disappointing because this pair won a 3-star class here on the first day. It's a meter-35 special 2-phase class, but they have a refusal early on. Al Ghazali is our new starter for Qatar. This is Heaven's Light H on course. He's a Holstein mare. Amazing ups and downs of equestrian sport. I'm sure all sports have their ups and downs, but I think the steepness of the ups and downs are probably sharper in horse sport. It's amazing how the horses can lever you after you've had a win, but I'm afraid, yeah, tough round for Nasser Al Ghazali. He'll think back to his win on day 1 this week in any case. The next to come, we go to Italy. Mohamed Anas Al Jarja is the new starter. This is car driver R, the next one to come. This pair again have in a slightly erratic form. They were eliminated yesterday, so we're hoping for a better round for them. This horse, he's 8 years of age, son of Andy Armo, crossed to Jordocus. Driver gets well away. It's all clear. So far, Mohamed sees a bold stride down to 7. It comes off well. He takes the last fence, I'm afraid, but an improved round for Mohamed Anas Al Jarja. Yes, car driver hit the joker. But a much better picture overall for them. 25 points and a good time. 56.73 is the final result for the pair for Italy. The new starter, world number 20, gets on course. This man had a great 5-star win last week. Max Kuna is away, and this is his little Kurt DZ. Lovely bay for Max. The win last week was with EIC Quantum Robin, the 5th for the Great Austrian. Kuna turns back, but steadily. Kurt TZ won't be challenging for the win in this opening class on the final day. Farasad Al-Qahtani, 48-1A, still out in front. The joker, I'm afraid, goes for them. Max Kuna takes down that last fence. They'll drop down to 25 points with the joker out of the cups. That is the risk reward. You got 20 if you jump it clear. You lose 40 if you knock it down. This could be a pair to watch. They've had a number of good results over the days here. Of course, the 20-year-old doesn't stop him at all. Capoen gets away. Khalid Al-Hadi for Saudi Arabia is the new starter. Capoen well away, certainly. This is fast. 48-1/8 is going to come under some pressure. I think it's still okay, but not far away. Maybe this is a challenger. Khalid Al-Hadi is going to be just down the time. Super round, 49-1/6. Really good round for them. Go up into second place, 1 second only below the pace. Jumps a very good round. In second place goes the Saudi Arabian pair, and they have a great finish once again. The new starter, number 68, getting on course, and Qatar comes again. Khalifa Abdullah Al-Khaldi, the new starter. This is Nebraska. They sadly take down the Arabian rugs team. Vertical fence 2 is the mistake. Well, a shame, because it's been a very good round outside of that early mistake. The last fence goes, I'm afraid, the joker. That's expensive. They'll plummet down 23 points. Nebraska Khalifa Abdullah Al-Khaldi take the joker out of the cups, I'm afraid. And down they go. The next to come, we go to the grey. It is Magic 8 on course. Number 69, Youssef Nassar for Egypt. This mad order of Hamantico. Auckland, the Dam Sire, is the new starter. The last 10 of the accumulator we've just gone into. I'm afraid they get into trouble at 6. That won't be penalised with a deduction, but of course just goes against their time. But now they're going to minus the 6 points. So I'm afraid the joker falls for Yusuf Nassar, and it's a costly mistake. They'll fall down to 15. The score late on in the accumulator, 10 past 12 here local time in Doha. The new starter. 9 more to come, and at number 70 gets on course for Qatar. Khalid Mohammed Al-Amadi gets on course. Wathran Zodiac, 11-year-old gelding, son of Video Zorco Blue, across the Dutch capital Z, as owned by the Wathran stud, is the new starter. Gray goes well out over the Oxford 4. Zodiac comes down to the final fence, and no, it comes down, I'm afraid. What a shame. Minus the 40. Clear down to that final fence. I'm afraid that drops out of the cup, so down to 25 points. The new starter, this the man that won the very first Grand Prix of the weeks here in Doha. That was the 2-star Grand Prix on the final day of week 1, and Oliver Fletcher. It's a very brave turn back to the Volker 3. It's Crack Bleu C attacking this best second in the 3-star meter 42 phase class here on day 1 this week. So they're in good form, and that is showing again. 48.18 is the time. Prasad Al-Qatani, Oliver Fletcher targets, and he's got a chance here. 10 seconds now. Oliver Fletcher turns homebound. Be very close here on the time. I think just behind, but a good round here. Crack Bleu C will jump the joker. 55.1 is the British time. Good round for Oliver Fletcher. Put him into 8th place in the accumulator this morning. Tail end of the class, and a strong round just completed. The next to come, the Olympic team champion from Paris, alongside Ben May and Scott Brash. Harry Charles, we welcome. Number 72 is the next to come forward. Harry's aboard this 9-year-old gelding, son of Corner Zablensky. Fighting Phil is his exciting new enough ride. Fighting Phil on course. It's over the vertical. Harry is just going to go for a steady round. That's evident. Charles just canters round. Fighting Phil in no particular hurry. It's going to be 63 points with a couple of time penalties just completed. The next to come, Mustafa Saeed is the new starter, with just now 6 more to start. This is number 73 of the Accumulator this morning. Now this is the 9-year-old Big Star Kumano gelding. Mustafa Saeed for Egypt is the new one away out on the course of Peter Schumacher. The bold line he takes back to the vertical, but I'm afraid that fence falls at 3, so -3 points. Rockstar comes home. 62 points is the final result. Good round completed. The next to come, we welcome Marlon Zanotelli, will be the new one to start. Marlon had a very good day yesterday. He was 4th in the 3-star world ranking competition against the clock with Eddie. And also went well in the 5-star jump-off class last night for 5th place with Charlie Hart. But it's an early mistake, I'm afraid. This is Doretto RD on course. Jana Vargas is taking maternity leave. And it does mean that this man will deputise for her with Doretto RD in the next few months. Doretto RD won the Launching Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Riyadh last year with Jana. Marlon Zanotelli comes home with just the early mistake at fence 1. travels home. The new starter, Duarte Seabra, gets on course. This is number 75. This is the Portuguese rider. This is Amy Blue AW for Duarte on course. Duarte's had a good few days this year. Third this week, third last week. A couple of big classes. Duarte Seabra travels home bound with Amy. And a steady round for him, but a very nice round is just about to complete it. Duarte Seabra comes home. 65 points for Amy Blue AW. Duarte's time 57.4 seconds, and a good round just completed. Just 3 more to start, and Nasu Kiali getting out of the start gates. This is high score number 76 for Jordan, late starter. This is a quick combination. Nasu down now between the vertical of 3 and the oxer of 4. High score turns back to the oxer at 8, but he's not going to come home in time to beat Farzad Al-Qahtani, still sitting out in first place. Comme du Roi Z, 48.18. Nice round though for him. He'll be clear, and maximum point 65 points. 60.63 was the time for Jordan. Put him down to 31st place. Just 2 more to come. Number 76 to start. We welcome side HAMAD Juma. Wathman Diesel gets very fast away. This is the Belgian stallion. He's a veteran at 17 years of age. This time the son of KASS crossed the hard break. Fast down between 3 and 4. Farzad Al-Qahtani leading. Comme du Roi Z proving impossible to beat the time, 48.18. This pair, though, are very fast down between 5 and 6. Side Juma, 50 seconds here to get home ahead. 10 seconds now. I don't think we'll quite do it, but it's a good round for sure. Yeah, he's close, but he's not quite going to beat the time of 48.18. Great round, though, just completed. Wathman Diesel jumps the last fence for 7th place. Maximum point 65 and 50.42 was the time. Wathman Diesel powers home for 7th place with Sahid Ahmad Juma just completing. miles to go, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the start. Osama El Barai will be the anchor. This is Kadoki. Just looking at her turn back to 2. So 48.18 is the time that this pair will chase. They've had a good run here. Well, in week 1 for second. That was in the 2-star open class on day 2 of week 1. So we know they're capable. Osama El Barai storms out of the start gates here. Kadoki comes fast down between 3 and 4. 48.18 is her target, but no, the mistake out of 4. It was a winning attempt clearly by the Egyptian, but it does mean it's going to be a home win. It is the 3rd. I think it's the 4th win for Qatar because Suhaim Al Yafai won yesterday. Had 2 wins on the first day. So yes, in fact, I'm pretty certain it is the 4th win for Qatar this week. Good effort from this young lady as Osama El Barai brings Kadoki across the line. 55 points this morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now confirm the leaderboard and the top 5. Farisad Al Qahtani wins for Qatar, Comte du Gros AZ, 48.18. In second place is another podium for Khalid Al Hadi with the great 20-year-old Capo N. Mohamed Khalifa Al Bakr won a 5-star class here in week 2. He's 3rd. Again for Qatar, Amiro de la Cementereche. Then Osama El Barai has just completed with her first ride, Gin Lady Tivoli Z. 5th place, Ali Osama Abdel Ghani, Bar van der Krachthoever completing our top 5. We take a short break. Prize giving will come up straight away for you here in Doha. From myself, Ed Holloway, thank you for your company. We'll see you soon for the awards ceremony.
And I can't focus. Yeah, I'm broken. The door is closing. Wanna be a part of something more than this. I've lost control of it. I've lost control. Keep on tossing tonight, 'cause I can't sleep. No, I can't sleep. I'll just lie awake tonight, 'cause I can't sleep without you beside me. If you could let me out of my body, this feeling's got me out of my mind. Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Without you beside me, it feels like I can be myself with you. It feels like I can be myself with you. Without you, without you. Without you beside me. Without you, without you. Without you beside me. I'm exhausted tonight, 'cause I can't sleep. No, I can't sleep. I'll just lie awake tonight, 'cause I can't sleep without you beside me. If you could let me out of my body, this feeling's got me out of my mind. Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Without you beside me. Without you.
Delighted to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the awards presentation for the Accumulator. Final day of week 3 here. His Highness the Father Amir's prize. As we welcome in the top of our leaderboard, led in by Farisad Al-Qahtani, who wins the Accumulator for Qatar with Com du Rouezed, the winning time 48.18. Second place, Khalid Al-Hadi for Saudi Arabia with Capoen. That's another good finish for them. Third place, Qatar again, Mohammed Khalifa Al-Bakr. That was Amir Dalla Supplementary. Fourth place, High Osama El Borai. Jin Lady Tivoli Z for the Egyptian. She comes up with another good finish. And Egypt in fourth and fifth. Fifth place, Ali Osama Abdul Ghani. Just completing our top 5. I'd like to welcome His Excellency Yassim Rashid Al Bouanin, the Secretary General of the Qatar Olympic Committee and Vice Chairman of the Organising Committee for the International Equestrian Championships Qatar 2026, to the awards presentation. Well, congratulations, he wins a big class, a lot of starters. Farisad Al-Qahtani wins for Qatar, the Accumulator. And we stand for the national anthem of the winning nation this morning here in Doha. It is the home nation, Qatar. Congratulations to Qatar, they win the Accumulator, and Farisad Al-Qahtani has his first win on the Doha Equestrian Tour, His Highness the Father Amir's prize. It's a home win this morning, congratulations. His Excellency Yassim Rashid Al Buanin, the Secretary General of the Qatar Olympic Committee, Vice Chairman of the Organising Committee for the International Equestrian Championships here in Qatar 2026. Next presentation to Farisad Al-Qahtani. He wins with Comte du Roi Z, the winning time 48.18. Congratulations. In second, they have another podium. They've been in great form, and that is Khalid Al Hadi for Saudi Arabia. Capoen, the 20-year-old, performing outstandingly well once again. 1 second down on the winning time. They are the reserve champions. And Qatar have two on the podium because third place, he won the first five-star class here in week 2. Mohammed Khalifa Al Bakr is third with Amir della Cementerecce. Qatar again, 49.86. And third place, it is Hai Osama El Borai. She's had a podium already. That was in week 1 with Kadoki. This time it is fourth with Jilady Tivoli Z. Hai Osama El Borai for Egypt. And fifth place, it is Ali Osama Abdel Ghani and Obama van der Krachtenhoven, our top 5. 2 for Qatar, 2 for Egypt, and the 1 for Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much to His Excellency Yassim Rashid Al Buanin for the awards presentation for this Accumulator. It's lap of honour time for the Accumulator and a super win for Farisad Al-Qahtani. The home nation win the opening class on this final day of week 3, His Highness the Father Amir's prize. Comte du Roi Z wins for Farisad Al-Qahtani. The Accumulator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have 35 minutes prior to the second class on this final day. We'll be underway with a 5-star special 2-phase, 1 minute 50 world ranking class at 1:15 p.m. From myself, Ed Holloway, thanks for your company. We'll see you a little bit later this afternoon. Until then, it's a short farewell.
Here we are, standing with the winner. We get the last images of his winning ride here with Tom du Roi. The last slow motion images on a giant screen. Farisad Al-Qahtani, the winner of this competition on this Saturday, the Joker competition. Off we go. We're good to go with Faris. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about your ride today.
It was nice, so happy, and I thought I'm gonna be like challenging the riders, so I have to be fast as I can, and that's what I did because I was in the beginning, and there is a lot of riders behind me. So yeah, so happy and happy for the horse. Also, he jumped good, and he was also super fast and happy.
Also, maybe a little word for, I see many friends of you around here, your
The
team.
trainer is here.
Give us a few words for them also.
I want to thank him, of course. He's the one behind it all. He did everything, give me all the instructions as I need, and yeah, we did it. And thank you also for him, for Alshaqab, and happy that I'm the winner.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you
one
so
more
much.
time,
Thank you so much.
congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
صدح صوت الحوافر وسمعتها الخيل والفرسان، وصل لأقصى بقاع الأرض، صدى صوته ملى الأقطار طول وعرض. تسابق له من اللهفة بنات الريح، ما تقف لو تسير الريح عكس الريح. من الصحراء تشوف الناس ضحضاح السراب أسراب، تلاحظ في ملامحها الغريبة حالة استغراب، تحدد وجهة الصوت اللي يصداه وصلت الأسماع، وعلى الوجهة ما تدري عن بعضها وتتفق بجماع. تجي من كل دار وكل صوب، ترابط بين أحاسيس وقلوب، تجمعنا الهواية والمحبة هنا من حيث تجتمع الشعوب.
في قلب الدوحة هناك موقع ينطلق فيه عنان النظر نحو البحر، جوهرة معمارية صممت خصيصا لمن يسعون خلف التميز كل يوم وكل لحظة. جزيرة الفخامة فيها أسلوب حياة، شقق متميزة ومتنوعة بمساحاتها، من أطول ممشى تجاري مكيف في العالم إلى أطول موقف سيارات تحت الأرض، ومن ملعب الجولف إلى جمال الممشى البحري وإلى روعة الهدوء. جزيرة جيوان، فخامة، تألق.
A book, a desk, a teacher. For some, a classroom is a given. But for many around the world, it remains out of reach. Yet, we've always come forward to change that. Education above all is dedicated to making quality education accessible to all. Because when a child learns, they don't just change their future.
I want to be a pilot. I've dreamt of being a scientist.
Doctor. I want to work where I can help people.
They change the world around them.
إمكانياتك معروفة، وبعدين الطريق كان صعب وطويل.
نختلف وشديد التأثير.
طحت وايد وكل مرة ترجع توقف.
Silence the noise. Run through it.
Every doubt is a reason to push forward. Every runner has their own voice. You don't need a finish line. You just need to move. But together, we move forward.
This marathon, run your own race.
The Labay app, your smart platform for managing your healthcare services at HAMAD Medical Corporation. To register, download the Labay app from the App Store. Log in using your Qatar National Authentication ID. Enable fingerprint or facial recognition for easy login. Then enable notifications to receive appointment alerts and changes. With the app, you can view upcoming medical appointments with ease, reschedule or cancel appointments with just one step, view your medical file, test results and prescriptions, self-assess your health using artificial intelligence technology, Labe, your smart platform for better healthcare.